basement in Prince George's County, Maryland. It's the first Sunday night of the month, so that means it's time for Sunday Songs. Thank you for being here. First things first, you guys, I came back from a tour, and I think my kids broke my computer. This was like 2 weeks ago, so I got a brand new computer situation going on. So before I talk for too long, just tell me in the comments if you can hear me right now, dripping with reverb. Can you hear me right now? Because I had to set everything back up from scratch. Super soft. Okay, let's get you some more. Let's get you some more gain. Very quiet, very quiet. Okay. Okay, is this better? Whoa, sorry. Is this better? We can also do this, but there might be a delay. So this will definitely be louder. There might be a delay. Does this sound better like this? Hey, yeah. Is this better like this? And is there a delay when I do it like that? Okay, Pratik, who does a streaming show himself, says it's much better, so I'm gonna trust you there. Okay, and is there a delay that's annoying right now? I'm sorry, guys, but you know how this works. I'm the only person. I have no technical crew working with me here, so you guys are the technical crew working with me. I don't see a delay. I don't see a delay. I don't see a delay. Okay, we're in good shape. Thank you for coming to Sunday Songs. I'm sorry that my kids screwed up my computer and I had to go have it completely refurbished, so we started on an awkward note here, but I'm so glad that you're here. If you've come to 80 Sunday Songs already, thank you very much. If this is your first Sunday Songs, thank you for being here. If this is your first one, I'm going to play a bunch of tunes here on the guitar, over on the proprietary piano cam as well. We're going to read a poem for Soft Boy Poem Corner, and boy, do we have a good one for tonight. And then we're going to take requests and questions in the live chat. So in the meantime, let's get started. Let me know in the comments where you are watching from tonight. This is a song from my most recent release, but it won't be my most recent release for long, I'll tell you that. Drop that clue. Do I know that faith, or is it just the light? Did I hold your hand in another life? I won many coats just to brave the wild. I've been 1,000 men, I've been a single child. Look out, Desdemona, your father saw you smile. Yes, I know that laugh as the credits fade, and from the way I bleed, I believe I know that blade. I hope my dying words, they keep you awake like a golden rule that you just can't obey. Look out, Desdemona, you're not too young to pay. Now I know that I can't. Do you see that moon? Do you see those stars? They have never changed. I have strayed so far, the light just laid itself on your long white neck, like it's softly dead on the night we met. Look out, Desdemona, this is all we get. Look out, Desdemona, this is all we get. Thank you. Thank you for coming to Sunday Songs. It's great to be here. I am the day, I am the dawn, I am the darkness coming on. Now I'm once, I'm twice, I am the whole, I'm just a slice. Some call me gone, some call me here, none are wrong, none are near. I am right now, I am back then, I will return, don't ask me when. I am the disappointed kiss, I am the unexpected harvest. I am the old Kentucky home, I am the son who runs the farthest. I have done wrong, I will do wrong, there's nothing wrong with doing wrong. And I'm faith, I am belief, except for when I'm not. I am the teeth of champions, I am rust and water rot. And I'm asleep, I'm breathing, I'm the missing of the passing seasons. I am the brush, I am the strokes, I'm sickness come to the best of folks. Yeah, I am renewed, I am just made, I am unchanged. I'm a pasture fenced about the edge, I am Dakota thunder raging. And by my shoes and by my feet and by my soul and wonder, I am the tracks we've laid above, I am the tunnel running under. Thank you. Thanks very much. Let's see where you guys are watching from tonight. Turn off this reverb while I'm talking to you. Let's see. All right. My man Mike McMullen is watching from Greenbelt, which is right where I am in Prince George's County, Maryland. Oh no. Listening from Vancouver, BC on my 5th day of 5-day COVID isolation. Andrew, get well. I hope you feel okay, man. I'm very sorry to hear that. It's easy sometimes, now that the world is opening back up, that COVID is still out there and still very serious. Chip says, one of our longtime listeners, Chip says, a week from tonight, I turn 50. Can I make a birthday request for Deep Dark Wells? Yes, you absolutely can. I'm going to write down a note to do that. Because I'm not going to do a request just this second right now, but I will get to that, Chip. See? Chip 50th, Deep Dark Wells. Yes, congrats, man. That's a beautiful thing. You don't look a day over 45, Chip. It's like I can't even really see the avatar so small on here. Congratulations. Lee is watching us from Downingtown, Pennsylvania. That is the most Pennsylvania name for a city I've ever heard in my entire life. That is a very Dutch PA name for a place to live. One of our regular listeners, Justin, what's going on here? There we go. Is watching us from Sheboygan. The mean yet well-paved streets of Avon, Connecticut are represented tonight. I'm glad to hear that, Michael. Walter Duden Downey, again, joining us from Iowa City. All right. Catherine says, hi from Sonoma County, California. First time tuning in to Sunday songs in real time. Well, this is what it's all about. Catherine, I always appreciate when people watch afterwards, but the fun part about doing these shows is interacting with everybody else who's here for this. All right, keep on telling me in those comments where you're watching from tonight. What do I want to play here? I got a couple things I want to play. I haven't played this song in forever. Oh, it was really nice. I did some touring in April, and it was really nice going around and playing for everybody, but in particular after shows selling merchandise, I met a lot of people who were Sunday songs devotees, and this is the first tour that I went on where I think I actually remembered to bring the Sunday song secret patches with me, so I got to send those people home very happy with their Sunday songs patches. Not a lot of new dates announced on the calendar right now, but there will be some coming up very soon, announced for the summer and the fall. I don't get to tour like I used to, man. I got 3 little kids now, so my wife didn't let me go anywhere, as she well shouldn't. This is a song off of the album The Flood in Color. Here again, what I wouldn't give to completely disappear and then float back down to earth with a heart that didn't want to end up here again. Back and forth, back and forth. It's all fun and games till you find out what you're fighting for is the very piece of change that's held you here in place, wandering back and forth. I keep on waking in the middle of the night to make a promise. Maybe one day I can keep it if I try. Here again, there are voices speaking truth far away. You know I'm hearing them.
Can I follow where they lead? Or will I fall asleep and wake up here again?
Thank you. Thank you very much. This is off my very first album, Nation of Heat. I've been waiting a long time to get some Nation of Heat vinyl records back in stock. Did you guys know that there's some issues with the global supply chain? Did you know that? It used to take me a month to get records pressed, and I ran out of Nation of Heat vinyl records last September, and I put it in order, and they said, we're hoping to have them to you by June next year. So we're almost there, though. I almost got the new records in, which is very exciting. This is a song off of that record. This song is called I Do My Father's Drugs.
When the party starts on Monday and Christmas starts in June, when no one minds I just arrived and I'll be leaving soon. If I return with eyes half open, don't ask me where I was. I do my father's drugs. When every revolution is sponsored by the state, there's no bravery in bayonets in tearing down the gates. If you see me with a rifle, don't ask me what it's for. I fight my father's wars. When hunger strikes a fish and freedom is routine, when all the streets in Cleveland are named for Martin Luther King, you will see me at the protest, but you'll notice that I drank. I burn my father's flag. When the party starts on Monday and Christmas starts in June, when no one minds I just arrived and I'll be leaving soon. If I return with eyes half open, don't ask me where I was. I do my father's drugs. I do my father's drugs.
Thank you very much. Where else are you guys watching from tonight? Let's take a peek. We got a doozy of a poem for Soft Boy Poem Corner tonight, you guys. A doozy, I'm here to tell you. Ruth is watching from St. Paul. Jerry is watching us from Mount Pleasant, Wisconsin. I feel like we got some new blood in here tonight. Sounding fine in Wayland, MM. That must be in Canada or Australia. Come west. I will be coming west to play. Yes, I will. I promise. Oh, wow. Okay, so celebrating my birthday in Buffalo with my favorite songwriter. It's also Susan Tanner's birthday from Babeville. I know, may she rest in peace. Yeah. Susan worked for Ani DeFranco's label up in Buffalo for many years, and she was just a fixture of the Buffalo music scene. She would always, her and her husband Marty would always come out to our shows when we would play, and they would host us at their house. They were legendary for hosting bands at their house. She passed away a couple years ago. I didn't know it was her birthday. Thanks for letting me know, Philip. She will always be remembered. I love Susan. Should I do, is it piano cam time already? See, Cindy has her own problems. Global supply chain back-ordered special kitty food. I mean, we all got our problems, you know? Kaya Smith says, just signed in. Tell us about the guild you're playing. I've had this guild for a very long time. My mom bought me this guitar when I was about 24. I don't know. I don't usually, this is like a jumbo. It's a JF30. So I preferred Red Knight guitars usually. Thanks, Mom. But this is still a lovely guitar, and I've just been playing it to write songs recently. And so I had it out. So I said, hey, man, let's do it. It's, Jason says, Joe, I picked up a 77 D25. That's a guild guitar. Those are the main guitars I play are D25s. How much did you pay for it, Jason? I'm interested because I'm always looking to buy D25, so I'm interested what the market is right now. I haven't bought one in a while. Can you share why you like to tune down 1.5 steps more than just taking it easy on the old wood? Well, it's not really for the guitar at all. I just like when you tune down a step and a half. Then you're able to, when you finger in the G position, you're actually playing in E. And when you finger in the C position, you're actually in A. So I just like how those keys sound in that phrasing. And I liked it enough that I wrote a lot of songs on it. And since I wrote a lot of songs on it, I got to have one of those guitars at the show. Keep on telling me where you guys are watching from. I'm going to hop on over to our proprietary piano cam. A lot of people who watch the show already know about it. If this is your first time watching Sunday Songs, you should know that we have a proprietary 2-camera system. No other live stream has this going on, man. I mean, maybe Jake Paul has this going on. I don't know. But as far as crusty Americana singer-songwriters, I'm the only one, man, that's got to. Let's go do it. Hey, yeah. I hope you can hear me. And you know what? Since I do have the new camera set up, or the new computer set up, if you're just joining us now, I have a brand new computer to do this on because I'm fairly certain my children took a blunt object to my old one and I had to get it repaired. So all the setup here is kind of new. Let me know in the comments if you can hear this piano, please. Oh, and the focus is on the focus is on the file cabinet. All right, let me see if I can fix the blurriness right here. You guys, I am falling down on the job. This should fix the blurriness, I hope. Come on, baby. Focus on me, camera. Got it focused in front of me. Is that better? Now, come on, man. Is that better? No, it's still kind of focused in the back. Focus on me, dude. This is the problem with having the one-man operation, guys. Stop focusing on the background. I got it. I did it. See, just because we're a one-man operation doesn't mean we can't get SHIT done, right?
Hey little brother, did you hear I made it back to town? I'm getting sober, there's some things I gotta figure
Thank you. Oh. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I even managed to do it in focus. I mean, what's not to like? What other solo streaming show can give you that? This is very good, but more file cabinet. I agree with you. I agree with you. It could have used a little bit more. Quentin suggests that maybe the camera is in focus and I'm a little diffused tonight. Could be, man. I don't know. Darren says, Joe is also doing piano cam segments in live shows. Well, that's just called playing the piano at a live show because there's no cam. But yes, sir, I am. You know it. I carry the heavy-ass piano to every show to get it done. Okay, now it's time for America's favorite time to cry. Soft Boy Poem Corner. I hope we end up doing Sunday songs for like 30 years, and then 30 years from now, God willing, I'm still able to keep on doing it. 30 years from now, the guy who is the boy in that video approaches me as like a 50-year-old man, and he's like, the B stock footage that I was in that you used, that you now use in Soft Boy Poem Corner, has thoroughly ruined my life. I'm recognized on street corners. It has totally thrown a wrench in my entire existence. I hope that's what, or actually, well, I don't know why I had to go negative with it. Maybe we can just say I run into him and he says that it's the best thing that ever happened to him, was getting to be the poster boy for Soft Boy Poem Corner. I bring you a poem tonight by D.H. Lawrence. This is a beautiful poem about the human spirit. It's entitled The Triumph of the Machine. They talk of the triumph of the machine, but the machine will never triumph. Out of the thousands and thousands of centuries of man, the unrolling of ferns, white tongues of acanthus lapping at the sun, for one sad century machines have triumphed, rolled us hither and thither, shaking the lark's nest till the eggs have broken, shaken the marshes till the geese have gone and the wild swans have flown, singing the swan song at us. Hard, hard on the earth the machines are rolling, but through some hearts they will never roll. The lark nests in his heart, and the white swan swims in the marshes of his loins, and through the wide prairies of his breast a young bull herds his cows, lambs frisk among the daisies of his brain. And at last all these creatures that cannot die, driven back into the uttermost corners of the soul, will send up the wild cry of despair. The thrilling lark in a wild despair will trill down arrows from the sky. The swan will beat the waters in rage, white rage of an enraged swan. Even the lambs will stretch forth their necks like serpents, like snakes of hate, against the man in the machine. Even the shaking white poplar will dazzle like splinters of glass against him. And against this inward revolt of the native creatures of the soul, mechanical man, in triumph seated upon the seat of his machine, will be powerless. For no engine can reach into the marshes and depths of a man. So mechanical man in triumph seated upon the seat of his machine will be driven mad from within himself and sightless, and on that day the machines will turn to run into one another. Traffic will tangle up in a long drawn-out crash of collision, and engines will rush at the solid houses. The edifice of our life will rock in the shock of the mad machine, and the house will come down. Then, far beyond the ruin, in the ultimate remote places, The swan will lift up again his flattened, smitten head and look round and rise, and on the great vaults of his wings will sweep round and up to greet the sun with a silky glitter of a new day. And the lark will follow trilling, angerless again, and the lambs will bite off the heads of the daisies for very friskiness. But over the middle of the earth will be the smoky ruin of iron, the triumph of the machine. Come on, man. How can you not see yourself in that poem in this modern age? What songs you guys want to hear? I'd love to take some requests. Yeah, I'm in. Let me know what you want to hear. While I'm waiting on those, I'll play you this one. That might be one of my favorite poems that I've ever read on Sunday Songs. CJ Ward wants to hear Not So Sure. Look at CJ and his avatar, his beautiful wife and little baby. That looks like a good kid, man. Congratulations on the new one. Unless that picture's old. CJ wants to hear Not So Sure. You got it. Need some reverb, baby.
There was a time when I heard you calling out my name. But these days, I'm not so sure. When the room went dark and your voice was gone, I heard you all the same. But these days, I'm not so sure. I knew I could remember your bedroom and your touch, but these days I'm not so sure. Definitely was a word I used far too much, 'cause these days I'm not so sure. I bummed expensive cigarettes, I wrote John Steinbeck's books, I undressed someone's daughter, then complained about her looks. Stealing was so easy then, I wish that it still were. Now as I pick my own pocket, I know that these days I'm not so sure. Church was my kitchen, the world was my church, but these days I'm not so sure. To choirs I would listen, through briars I would search, but these days I'm not so sure. I sacrificed my sister, I prayed my own soul to keep. I told my dying father that a man should never weep. Stealing was so easy then, I wish that it still were. Now as the breeze just makes me colder, I know that these days I'm not so sure. I drank my wine for breakfast every morning I was born. In the black, I electric winter, my back was always warm. Sleeping was so easy then, I wish that it still were. Now in my sleepless bedroom, I know that these days I'm not so sure.
Thank you. Thanks for the request, CJ. I appreciate it, man. What else you guys want to hear? Oh, I definitely got to get to. Yes, and Gatam is reminding me I have Chip's 50th birthday. Chip Hall's 50th birthday is in a week, and we're going to mark it with this beautiful Harvey Thomas Young song that he requested. Thank you for the reminder, Gatam. Happy birthday, CJ. No, not CJ. Happy birthday, Chip. Next week. Happy early birthday.
From deep dark wells comes pure clean water, and the ice will melt as the day gets hotter and the night grows old, as the sun climbs into the sky. When now is then and tomorrow's coming, and where you've been starts meaning something. As long as you can, just keep stumbling ahead. As long as you're not finished, you can start all over again. As long as you're not finished, you can start all over again. You can start all over again. From deep dark wells comes pure clean water, and the ice will melt as the day gets hotter and the night grows old, as the sun climbs into the sky. And as long as you're not finished, you can start all over again. As long as you're not finished, you can start all over again. As long as you're not finished, you can start all over again. As long as you're not finished, you can start all over again. You can start all over again.
50 years old, that's a big one, Chip. Congratulations, man. That's wonderful. Wow. All right, George says, I am watching you from Aberdeen, Scotland. Moved just prior to COVID from Perth, Western Australia, where I saw you on tour with Josh Headley, Lindy Ortega, and Robert Ellis. Right on. Thanks, Lawrence. That is a long way away. Old Perth is. Well, we got 3 for Silver Harps, and if our resident bookkeeper's in for it too, I mean, how can I say no? This is from a record called Great Despiser. Let's get some verb on it, man. Gotta get some reverb going. Here we go. Sorry, y'all, but I can't play it out of tune. There it is. They called you a dreamer when you were 17. The years went by so fast, now they call you other things. All of the answers that you're dreaming of, they say that it's natural, but a grown man learns how to give them up. You had an apartment in a woman once. You paid the electric and the gas and water every month. She said that she loved you and she wore your clothes. Now she's in Dallas with a stand-up guy and a 4-year-old. There's a world out there, I know there is, where they'll play my songs on their silver harps and their violins. If you remember one thing, remember this: when the lights came up, there was nothing left I could give. All of your cousins and your relatives are competent husbands, faithful model citizens. You saw them at Christmas when they laughed and sang. You're so very different, why the hell can't you just feel the same? There's a world out there, I know there is, where they'll play my songs on their silver harps and their violins. If you remember one thing, remember this: when the lights came up, there was nothing left I could give. There's a world out there,
I know there is, where they'll play my songs on their silver harps and their violins. If you remember one thing, remember this: when the lights came up, there was nothing left I'd give.
Thank you. Thank you for the 3 requests for that song. All right, what else do you guys want to hear? Okay, let's do, all right, what do you guys want to hear? Yeah, so Augie is saying, just realized Deep Dark Wells is a great birthday song. It is a great birthday song. I'd never really considered that either, but now we know. Okay. That's 3 and 4 votes for Hymn 101. My signature song, my calling card song. Love to. Would love to. I never get tired of playing this song.
And I've come to know the wish list from my father. I've come to know the shipwrecks where he wished. I've come to wish aloud among the overdressed crowd. Come to witness now the sinking of this ship, throwing pennies from the sea top next to it. And I've come to roam the forest past the village with a dozen lazy horses in my cart. I've come here to get high, to do more than just get by. I've come to test the timber of my heart. Oh, I've come to test the timber of my heart. And I have come to be untroubled in my seeking. And I have come see that nothing is for naught. I've come to reach out blind, to reach forward and behind. For the more I seek, the more I'm sought. Yeah, the more I seek, the more I'm sought. And I've come to meet the sheriff and his posse, to offer him the broadside of my jaw. I've come here to get broke, and then maybe bum a smoke. We'll go drinking 2 towns over after all. We'll go drinking 2 towns over after all. And I've come to meet the legendary takers. I wanna come to ask them for a lot. They say I've come with less than I should rightfully possess. I say the more I buy, the more I'm bought. And the more I'm bought, the less I cost. And I have come to take their servants and their surplus. And I have come to take their raincoats and their speed. I've come to get my fill, to ransack and spill. I've come to trade the harvest for the seed. Well, I've come to trade the harvest for the seed. And I've come to know the manger that you sleep in. I have come to be the stranger that you keep. I've come from down the road, and my footsteps never slowed. Before we met, I knew we'd meet. Oh, before we met, I knew we'd meet. And I've come here to ignore your cries and heartaches. I've come to closely listen to you sing. I've come here to insist that I'll leave here with a kiss. I've come to say exactly what I mean, and I mean so many things. And you've come to know me stubborn as a butcher, and you've come to know me thankless as a guest. Will you recognize my face when God's awful grace strips me of my jacket and my vest and reveals all the treasure in my chest?
Thanks for all the requests for that one. I got one more tune here before we wrap up Sunday Songs. As always, on Sunday Songs, the show is free. Don't feel like you have to contribute anything, but always love it if you can contribute something to Venmo or PayPal. Here it's pay what you want. Pay $1, pay whatever you want. It always helps out, and thank you to everybody who always does that. It means the world to me. All right, what should I close with here? Okay, Justin wants to hear Flood or Nation. Let's do Flood. That's a good one to end it on. I love continuing to get to do Sunday Songs. Thank you guys for continuing to come here and do this monthly. I didn't know if we would survive the switch from weekly to monthly, if people would just trail off and not come back. And I love that we get to continue to do this every month now. So thank you for being here.
Clap a lightning, I awaken to a foot of water standing in my basement. It started rising, it took me under. The flood is coming. This is not history in black and white now. In a perfect storm, there isn't any high ground. The end of childhood, the end of summer, the flood in color. They tried to warn me, I wouldn't listen. And now all at once I'm drowning in my kitchen. My legs are broken from treading water. The flood is coming, the flood is coming. I tried to bargain, I tried to reason, but the sky was deaf, the rain was never ceasing. It's not some cheap bed I can cover the flooding color, the flooding color. So listen close now. I was dead wrong to think that things could work themselves out in the long run. Pay attention, heed the thunder. The flood is coming, the flooding color.
Thanks for coming to Sunday Songs. I'll see you next month. Oh, and keep your eye out this month. Between now and next month, there's going to be a big announcement at the end of this month. So, as far as my music goes, so keep your eye out. I can't wait to talk to you next month once this has been announced. Okay, see you in a month. Have a great month. God bless. Take it easy. Have a great birthday, Chip. Peace.